Aries-taurus, welcome into your Aquarius season tarot reading here at Cusp of Roses. My name is Gabrielle. For anybody new here, welcome in. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back. And special shout out to all my channel members tuning into this message early and ad-free. I love you all so very much. And I thank you for your love and support. It truly means the world to me. If you want to become a channel member for exclusive viewer perks and so much more, you can click that join button next to subscribe underneath this video, or check out the link in my description box. It'll take you to the same page where you can overview my membership tiers, see what I have to offer, and join wherever you feel comfortable. I would love to have you guys on the more intimate side of this channel, okay? But in the meantime and in between time, Aries-taurus, let's talk about Aquarius season. Chariot at the bottom. All right. Aries-taurus, you are one decision away. Let me backtrack a little bit. You are one definitive decision away. Like, it's the decision, you're not doubling back on it, kind of decision and choice away from dream world, dream life, whatever it is that you want to manifest, it's yours from that timeline. It feels like right now you might be a bit conflicted and confused or worried or in some sort of uncertainty, okay? You know what it is you want to do. You know deep down what it is you want, but there's still this layer of confusion, I feel, that you're working through. And it might not necessarily be coming from any other space but the cosmos right now. Something about maybe Neptune could be bringing in this kind of distorted energy for the right now moment, okay? And it feels like in Aquarius season, having to sort through the mental energy of it all is going to be the most important. Again, it seems like your heart knows what it wants. Your spirit is clear on it too. It's the mental body that has to get on board. Or that could be still unsure, uncertain. Okay, maybe even the little bit of the ego mixed in there. Trying to keep you safe. Trying to remind you of all the reasons why maybe you shouldn't, again, to keep you safe. It's its job. That's the function of the ego. But I feel like I have to say that the universe hears you, Aries-taurus. You've communicated something, you've said something, you've asked for something. The universe heard you. The communication was clear. It's just maybe it's just the conviction that that is what you want. That's still, again, not all the way there just yet. And that's okay. That's okay. It seems like you're going to be sorting that out here in Aquarius season. So let's talk about it a little bit more. What's this indecisive energy Aries-taurus might find themselves in or moving through in Aquarius season? Divine Universe, thank you. The Five of Cups, right. Okay. The Five of Cups. That could be the layer of energy that's still kind of plaguing you a little bit. There's maybe a part of you here, Aries-taurus, that's still yearning for the past. Okay, yearning for what's gone. Still haven't made full peace with it just yet. That's okay. Okay. But I feel like whatever that is, whatever peace needs to be made is what's at the forefront for you here in Aquarius season. Okay, the Knight of Wands. Don't allow that kind of fuzzy, murky energy to push you into being impulsive. Okay? I just heard, try not to act out, Aries, Taurus. Try not to act out. Think about the consequences. Think about the effects of those impulses. I just heard emotional rage. Okay. Yeah, maybe you still got a little bit of healing, a little bit of clearing to do, Aries, Taurus, before you can get to this. Feels like 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles kind of an energy. Okay. Okay. Tell me more about the 5 of Cups with the Knight of Wands, Divine. Death in reverse. Yeah, something hasn't fully transformed just yet. I just heard habits need to change, Aries, Taurus. Habits need to change. This impulsive energy with the Knight of Wands could be a habit based off the 5 of Cups. It's like you might get in your feelings. You might get in your emotions. You might get in some sort of mourning, maybe even some sort of grief, and then start to act out. Because acting out feels better than feeling the grief. It could also lead you into unhealthy coping mechanisms. Again, making reckless choices and decisions just because you're in an unsettled emotional state. Be mindful of that, Aries, Taurus. Be mindful of that. Don't run from what you're feeling. Feel it. Sit with it. Again, easier said than done, of course, but it is sometimes the only way is to move through it, not run from it. Yeah, that almost wanted to come out upright. I just heard crash out. Okay, Aries, Taurus. This could be a season where your patience is tested a little bit. You could want to see some sort of external shift and change, transformation, and it's not happening in the time or at the pace that you want it. That could also be what leads you into that state of grief, or just kind of, yeah, I don't want to feel like this anymore. I don't want to feel this at all. But if those feelings and emotions are there, Aries, Taurus, there's some sort of wisdom you're meant to gain from it. Don't be afraid to feel this season. Interestingly enough, it's Aquarius season, which is, you know, infamously detached from all emotion. Stereotypically. Not that they don't feel. They can just reason through their feelings a lot easier than most. And maybe this is the support you're getting. Maybe those emotions that would usually have you crash out and burn, you then get that benefit and that support from Aquarius season to reason through what you feel. Without the emotional outburst, without the impulses, without having to put your horns down. Because you got 2 sets, Aries, Taurus. So yikes. Yeah, without having to put your horns down. Tell me a little bit more about why the World and Death is in reverse here, Divine. The Ace of Swords, I've already said it. Okay. All right. You could benefit from some breath work here, Aries, Taurus. When you feel that moment where it's like, I'm about to crash out, I'm about to do it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to flip, breathe. In through the nose, 6 seconds. Out through the nose, 6 seconds. Or in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. Square breathing. give your body time to catch up with your mind. Like it's almost a bit fragmented a little bit, Aries-Taurus. Your emotions will drive your mind one way, and then your body has to kind of catch up, or it gets arrested, or it kind of seizes, and then it's like all these parts of you are trying to find harmony in unison. That could be a part of that distorted Neptune energy. Okay. Clarify. Yeah. The Knight of Pentacles, like I was saying, something's moving too slow for you. Ace of Cups. But if it seems like things are moving slow, and it feels like this is what's going to work best for you in this moment, Aries-Taurus, is to also slow down. You got that Mars energy. This is not the time to force it. Even though that could be the pattern, it's not the time to do that. Okay? Breathe. Yeah, I can just feel it. It's like it gets caught, it's getting caught in my throat, in my chest. So your heart chakra, throat chakra energy, which then has to kind of move somewhere. Try to channel that up to your third eye so that you can see beyond whatever is bringing in this trigger, or whatever in the external world is signaling to you that you don't have something, or that like it's not moving fast enough, it hasn't changed enough, it like whatever that is. There's a need to just slow down for a second, not forever, just for the season, so that you can make wise choices as opposed to impulsive ones. Because you are under some sort of distortion right now. That I feel very clearly. So what you might feel impulsive around is distorted. So that could lead you down the wrong path, push you into the wrong energy, make you make the wrong choice and decision for yourself. Slow down. Breathe, think about it. And if it's going to lead to some sort of positive movement, sure. If you know it's going to end in destruction, don't do it. Don't put those horns down. I'm trying to warn. Somebody needs that warning. Okay. Tell me a little bit more here, Divine. Thank you. What did I say? You're under some sort of distortion right now. That you're going to have to reason your way through. And the best way for you to reason is to slow down. Every part of you that wants to ram through that wall, ram through the blockage, move things, force things, stop. Breathe. This could also be the motivation. Again, whatever it is that you might be wanting to run from, Aries-Taurus, you have the support of Aquarius season to reason through what you feel, as opposed to be engulfed by it. Take advantage of this season to do that heavy work right now, so that you can see clearer. Tell me more about this Seven of Swords, this distortion. Judge, I can't make it up. Judgment, Pluto. Pluto's making a lot of conjunctions, a lot of movements in the cosmos right now, especially during Aquarius season. Judgment's been all up and through these readings. This is how it's showing up for you. Yeah. I just heard helping you put out little fires. Helping you put out little fires. So there could be little triggers that might happen this season. And it's going to be up to you, Aries-Taurus, to handle those with reason, logic, Okay. Show me the Five of Cups. Thank you, Divine. The High Priestess, yeah. I'm confirming something for somebody here, okay? Show me the Knight of Wands, Divine. The King of Cups. Exactly. Exactly. This is an opportunity, again, I'm going to say it again, to reason through your emotions. When these little fires show up, these little trigger points start to happen. Knight of Pentacles, slow down, assess the situation, see if you even need to do anything at all. Because it could push you into this, like, I need to take action, when there's no action that needs to be taken. And like I said, channel that energy that might be swelling in your heart chakra, throat chakra, into your third eye, High Priestess, so you can see the situation clearly. Because if you allow yourself to move from that built up energy, you're moving off of some sort of distortion right now. You need your third eye to see what's happening. Okay, so maybe that's a chakra center you want to focus on this season. Show me Death in reverse, Divine. Thank you. Chariot. Right. Even though it looks like nothing is changing in the external world, it doesn't mean that you're out of alignment. Trust that you're on the right path, but the path is more inward than it is external. And maybe that's what's challenging, to do the inner shifting. Because you're so focused on the external changing. You might not even be realizing or witnessing how you're shifting or how you need to change. Okay? This is, again, the time to do that. Show me the world in reverse, the external world in reverse, Divine. The Three of Cups. Yeah. It might feel like nothing exciting is going on, or, you know, there's like nothing to celebrate. There's nothing to kind of like socialize in, whatever that is. It's almost like a craving that you might have. Yeah, don't create the excitement. If right now things are still and a little boring, that's exactly what they need to be, Aries, Taurus. Don't go create the excitement because you want to feel something. Don't go start fires because you just want to be warm. Like, don't do that right now. I love you lots. I mean that so sincerely. Do not. Okay? If you don't have chaos going on right now, indulge that peace. Some of y'all might be realizing that you might be a bit prone or a little, dare I say, addicted to chaos. When you don't have a million things going on and everything's not moving and doing it, it's like it's a nervous system thing. Your body's like, why isn't this happening? That's where I feel stable. Now that everything is calm and still, I don't know what to do. Okay. So it's like, okay, let me go make something happen just so I can have some sort of fire to put out. Don't do that. Don't do that, Aries, Taurus. Okay? Don't do it. Show me this Ace of Swords. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. Exactly. If there's a part of you that has convinced yourself that you do better under pressure, you do better in chaos, like you need to have some of that because that's where you know you're your best. That's what needs to shift and transform. You can actually be your best in the calm of it all. You don't need that constant pressure to actually show up in your best. You could show up in your best through ease, through peace. That's the challenge I feel like for you that Pluto is presenting. What if it didn't have to be like that? What if you could feel like yourself or feel empowered without having to manage so much chaos? Yeah, Chiron's coming through to kind of show that to you in this season, because again, it's the time to reason through the emotions. Not let them take over you. Be aware of them. Acknowledge them, but not embody them. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. To start to master that slow and steady pace. Not that it'll be slow and steady forever. You'll get back to your fire. Your season's coming up. You'll get back into that energy. But for right now, slow down. Find your breath. Find some sort of patience. Surrender to that. Okay? I just heard, give your nervous system a break. Some time to recalibrate here, okay? Show me the Seven of Swords. I can't make it up. It's exactly what your spirit needs right now. The Ace of Wands. Give yourself a chance to rejuvenate and renew. Relax. Rest. Okay, show me Judgment here, Divine. Thank you. The Emperor. I'm trying to tell you. Because that's you. I gotta control it. I gotta be in the power. I gotta be Mars. I gotta move. I gotta force. I gotta push. And if there's nothing happening, I'm gonna make something happen. Even if it's not supposed to. And then I'm gonna go knock this over and do that. It's like, chill. Just chill, Aries-Taurus. Just chill. Just chill. Chill. Okay, a little woosah. Okay, find a little wabi-sabi in the moment. Okay. Yeah, I get it. It's against your nature for sure. I understand. But that's where you can really grow. When you're in these kind of uncomfortable seasons where your energy isn't necessarily what's leading the charge. Okay. Show me the Five of Cups with this High Priestess confirmation. The Ten of Wands. Yeah, let it go. Surrender. Surrender. Yeah, that's the only thing I can really say about this. It's like, you don't have to carry the 10 wands to be strong. You don't have to pack on all this responsibility or all this chaos and all these fires just to prove that you're capable or just to prove anything. Maybe that's where this is coming from. Maybe step away from trying to prove anything to anybody right now, Aries-Taurus. Because something you've been carrying for a long time is ready to be released from you. Ace of Swords with the 9 of Wands to the 10 of Wands. Yeah, it's ready to complete itself. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, I just heard catharsis. There's something that needs to heal through your heart space, Aries-Taurus. And you got to be still enough to let that happen. And that's where I feel like you're a little uncomfortable. Because being still doesn't create change in your external world, so you believe. But that's not necessarily true. Not necessarily true. It's almost like, it's kind of like a sensei moment with Pluto in you right now. Learning the other side of it. Learning the other side of yourself. Learning a new way to be and exist in. It's like there's some sort of new form that you're supposed to take, or you're being prepped to take on. Show me Death in reverse with the Chariot. Thank you. Did I not say it felt like you had a 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles coming? The only decision you need to make is to be still. And it's like all of this will start to happen for you again. You'll have your time for motion. You'll have your time for movement, but Listen to your nervous system. Somebody just needs to relax. World in reverse with the 3 of Cups. Thank you, Divine. The Star, that's what I mean. Maybe somebody here is used to being kind of the center of it all, or like, I don't know. There's some sort of down swing that somebody's going through, and it's like, don't fight it. Don't fight it. But Aquarian energy in and of itself, the Star. Witness what you feel as opposed to embody what you feel. Okay, show me the Ace of Swords with the 9 of Wands. Thank you. The 6 of Wands. Come on. Yeah, you can have a real victory here when it comes to your evolution here, Aries-Taurus. You can really conquer some sort of wound that's been driving you from this 5 of Cups and driving you into this impulsive energy that absolutely doesn't create any sort of change in your world, death in reverse, and maybe even keeps you in certain loops of energy that you're ready to be out of, world in reverse. Okay, Knight of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles, Divine, with the 6 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles, come on, you got 3 aces. All signs point to a new beginning of doing something new, trying something in a new way. Okay? An opportunity to align with the change that's needed and necessary for you to get to this 10 of Pentacles. But being in the 5 of Cups, Knight of Wands energy is not going to align you with that change. You need to be the Knight of Pentacles. Show me the 7 swords with the Ace of Wands, Divine. Thank you. The Queen of Swords. For somebody here, this might not be for everybody, but there could be some sort of external influence when it comes to that distorted, warped energy you might be under. There could be somebody pushing your buttons or creating these triggers here, Aries, Taurus. You would know who that is if that's for you. If you don't know, then that part of it is not for you, okay? Somebody trying to play with your energy in a way. So that you, again, so that you stay in those karmic loops, world in reverse. You don't transform and change, death in reverse. You stay impulsive and sad and sorrowful. Yeah, it's like somebody might be trying to get a rise out of you just to watch you crash. Crash out, yeah. Okay. Be mindful of that, Aries, Taurus. You know who that is. You know exactly who that is. But here's the thing about it. You don't have to play into it. Okay? You don't have to play into it. Understand it and acknowledge the choice that you're making if you decide to. If you let somebody have power over you, you're the emperor. Come on. Well, there is a high priestess out here. Okay, I was going to say, who has power over the emperor? Well, the high priestess might. Not power over, but like the only person that the emperor might actually listen to is the high priestess or the Hierophant. Everybody else, nah. That high priestess can be within you, Aries, Taurus, your higher self. That's who you maybe need to listen to. I just heard your higher self knows the truth. Your higher self knows what's going on. You just gotta, sit still enough, allow that energy to rise into your third eye so you can see it too. But if you don't sit still and you allow your emotions to rule you, you're gonna fall back into the same karmic pattern that somebody's trying to trigger you into. Queen of Wands, I said Queen of Wands. It could be a Queen of Wands. Yeah, so maybe there's some sort of like seduction part of this, or like temptation, or like lust could be all around this, making you all confused and confuddled, baby. Again, just know that that's a choice you're making. That's a choice you're making. And if you're making that choice to be all confused with this lust, you got to take responsibility for that choice, because that is not necessarily what has to be, but it's what you're allowing. Come on, justice. I can't make it up. It's what you're allowing. So you can balance the karmic scales in that situation, not allow it, move on from it, or stay wrapped up in the karma. That's the judgment on the Emperor. Who is you, regardless of your gender? Those are the scales you got to weigh out. Okay? Clarify judgment with the Emperor here. The Nine of Cups. Right. I just heard promises to make you happy. Ooh. Okay. Justice. Somebody coming in trying to make you feel better, Aries, Taurus. Yeah, but does it ever really make you feel better, or does it just keep you in some drama? I don't know. I don't know you. You tell me in the comments, okay? Let's talk about it. Divine, how are you leading Aries, Taurus through this? I hear a conundrum of energy. Yeah. It's a mirrored cycle, or a repetitive cycle that Pluto's trying to pull you out of, Aries, Taurus, so that you can actually be happy and be in control as the Emperor that you are, as opposed to giving your power away to all these other triggers, all these other people, or these things, these past, these things that are dead and gone. Like, you know what I mean? You could let the past rule you, or you could rule you. Scales, which one? Okay. How are you divided? I would say, how are you dividing, Aries, Taurus? Yeah, there's some sort of separation that needs to happen. Seems like Pluto in the divine is trying to separate you, divide you from these triggers. But you got to kind of help, because you have free will. Nobody can force you to do anything. That's what I was saying. Nobody can force really the Emperor to do much unless they're willing to listen. You got to be willing, Aries, Taurus. Yeah, it's almost like the divine's at a point where it's like you can't keep complaining about cycles that are repetitive, things not changing in your world, when you're not doing anything different to see that change. Can't keep picking the karma and then expecting not to get it. And we've all been there. We've all been there, baby. It's all right. But it is a moment where it's like, are you in the power seat, or is the past in the power seat, or is this person in the power seat? Choice and decision is yours, but I'll tell you something. The only person that can drive that chariot is the Emperor. So if you want to align with your destiny, you got to become the Emperor, who isn't controlled by much else other than themselves. The River. Yeah. All right. Let me put that back. The River, though. Yeah, it's like the River's giving me some sort of release of energy that needs to happen for you, Aries, Taurus. Okay, show me, divine, how are you guiding Aries, Taurus? Ooh. Candle. Yeah. Learning how to channel that fire. Channel those impulses into something, again, productive for yourself. The Monkey. Again, it's like you ask for freedom. You ask for separation. You ask for change. But again, might not be taking the steps. Doing the same thing and expecting different results is the definition of what? Insanity. You're driving yourself insane. You're driving yourself in circles. There's a little bit of ownership that needs to be taken for that, Aries, Taurus. Like I said, the divine is trying to bring you the separation or the peace or the alignment that you're asking for, but you got to also make the choices and decisions that match with that freedom, match with that alignment. Okay? And again, we've all been there. This isn't a judgment on you. It's just real life, okay? The gate, I'm trying to tell you. The divine is trying to guide you towards that new threshold, that new timeline, that full energy. You got all these aces here. Luck and abundance are yours. Like I said, I felt that 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. It's like it's there. You could have it. You're one decision away. One decision, one solid, definitive decision. I am no longer going to let my past rule me. I am not going to succumb to this lust. I am like, it's something very simple, but it has to be straightforward and you got to stand on it. You keep falling backwards, then you wonder why your world's not shifting or why it keeps looking the same. It's the same shit every single day. It's because you're doing the same thing. It starts with you, Aries, Taurus, especially with that Aries energy. You're the first house. It starts with you. Always. Okay? That is a heavy burden. That is a heavy responsibility. And I'm trying to tell you, the divine is trying to bring in a key so you can unlock this gate, Aries, Taurus. What's behind the gate? All the abundance you could ask for. Everything you want. Look, the monkey's holding a 4-leaf clover. Here's the extra clover. Something tells me with that monkey energy, you're asking for something you already have. If the monkey looked closer at that clover, they would see the crescent moon. You would see the ladybug. You would see the abundance. Oh, this is a magical clover. Like, you would see it, but you're holding on to all the aces and then looking at the divine like, I don't see the newness. It's right in your hands. Or it's tangible, or it's within your reach. Okay. How else are you guiding Aries, Taurus in this? You know what, Aries, Taurus? Don't make me. It's always you. Why do I always got to come through the camera on you, Aries, Taurus? Don't make me do it. Got the coin to clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Come on. The divine is giving you the keys. You just got to be brave enough to walk towards the gate, unlock it, walk through, close it back, lock it, and really lock it this time, Aries, Taurus. Don't leave it open for the past to follow you. Lock that door. Show me this candle, divine. What did I say? You got to move through the storm. Got to move through the energy. Instead of run from it, move through it. The only way out, Aries, Taurus, is through. Clarify the monkey. The bridge. I'm trying to tell you. It's like you're asking the divine for a helping hand. They're sending in all the help. You have the help in your hand, or it's within reach. But the divine can't make you reach out and grab it. That has to be a free will choice that you make. Okay? Show me what's on the other side of this gate. Right. That's what I'm trying to say. The pendulum. It's your choice. You're one choice and decision away. You keep asking the divine, is it this? Is this my gate? Are you saying, is this mine? Is this my? Yes. Yes, Aries, Taurus. What are you going to do with it now? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Okay. Yeah. The elephant, the temple, and the desert. Okay. And the clock. It's time. The Saturn energy. It's time. It's time for you to move through that gate, Aries, Taurus. It's time for you to step into this Emperor energy. It's time, it's time, it's time, it's time. And that does require a little bit of healing, okay? You're wishing for some sort of obstacle to be removed off your path. It's already happened. But you keep going back towards the obstacle. Like that's what I kind of sense and I feel. Excuse my stomach. I gotta get some food. I feel like I'm talking to a group of y'all. You already know what you need to be doing. You know where you keep choosing the same thing over and over again. You know where you keep allowing something to happen. You're passive in some sort of energy, Aries, Taurus, and it's time for you to be active. And again, it's a play on the energy of the word active because it feels like the action is to do nothing, non-action. That's the action that needs to be taken, to not do the same things. Okay? All right, I'm going to leave it there. I love you lots. I really do hope that this message brought you some sort of clarity and confirmation around what you got going on here, Aries, Taurus. Let me know in the comments if you want. I thank you for being here, and if you made it this far in the message, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I would love to have you as a Soul Tribe member here. It'll also help me pick up on your energy for future readings, okay? And if you want to do a little bit more deeper work, we do astrology, love, moon readings, monthly forecasts, and so much more on the membership side of this channel. Okay, click that join button or the link in my description box to check it out. And if this felt super personal to a T for you, you can book an extended reading with me, a personal one for this message. That link to do so is in the description box below. You can go to cuspofroses.store to explore everything there and also shop your cusp merch. I appreciate that support, y'all. And I'll see you in our next one. All right? Again, I love you lots. Don't make me come through this camera again, Aries, Taurus. All right? I'll see you soon. Namaste.